Now, Smollett appeared in court with a judge set bond at $100,000.
Despite all of these new developments, he issued a statement late tonight through his lawyer, insisting his story is true.
Now, Senator Kamala Harris tweeting this about this: "I'm sad, frustrated, and disappointed. When anyone makes false claims to police, it only diverts resources away from serious investigations, but it makes it more difficult for other victims of crime to come forward." So this had us wondering, how will the ongoing Jussie Smollett case impact other hate crime investigations moving forward?
CBS 13's Adrian Moore is live in the newsroom with more on the fallout for us. Adrian?
Yeah, Tony and Sharon, activists say bogus claims can do some real harm to legitimate victims who need support and believe this case could lead to more of a culture of skepticism and doubt. Questions swirl as Jussie Smollett is swarmed by reporters wanting to know if he really orchestrated an attack that Chicago police initially called a hate crime.
This was truly fake news, okay? Fake news about a racial incident.
Political expert Fernando Guerra says the actor's claims played right into the hands of President Trump.
It is good for Trump because he loves having a divided country. It feeds into his narrative. It feeds into his politics.
In a news conference, Chicago police say the 36-year-old paid two brothers $3,500 to douse him with bleach, yell racial slurs, and drape a noose around his neck. They claim Smollett was upset about how much he was being paid on the show Empire and wanted attention.
When we heard his story, we spoke up. We showed up. We were ready to defend him.
Activist Jasmine Canick is concerned hate crimes will be met with a heightened level of skepticism by the public moving forward that could keep victims from getting help.
People were talking about this and people felt very strongly and were supportive of him. And to me, that's really important, that we still have the capacity as humans to care for another person.
Jaretta Sandoz of the LA Police Protective League says honesty is imperative to any investigation and wants people to understand the wealth of resources tied to cases like this.
A tremendous amount of manpower went into it. And as we know in Chicago, there are a lot of other crimes to resolve.
As for what's next for Smollett's career, entertainment reporter Joe Otterson says stay tuned.
I can't see a situation where Fox and the production staff on Empire keep him around much longer.
Now, Smollett is scheduled to appear in court again next month. As for any legal trouble those two brothers he allegedly paid, well, so far, Chicago police haven't given any indication yet that they are being charged in this case. So more to come. Tony?